What's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I thought it'd be fun to do a summer makeup look given that it's finally warming up, and I thought we could just do some like super basic glowy natural looking makeup because in summer when it's really hot I don't want to be putting layers and layers on my face. I want to cover my acne spots because they like to be persistent and poke through, but yeah, I thought it'd be nice to do natural it girl makeup. So let's jump right into it. I've already done my skincare. I of course put on some sunscreen because that is a must, especially with the harsh sun. And I'm gonna start with this Lauder Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I'm in the shade 3C14 and I want it like super glowy, so I want to look like a disco ball. I'm gonna put this on as my base. I like to use my hands for this part, but I got a beauty blender. I've upgraded, guys. I got a beauty blender because I find it makes it so easy just to like blend in the product. So yeah, oh my god, he's messaging me. Then I like to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I'm in the shade 4.5 medium mauve, and I'm gonna add some more glitter to my face, like just on the cheekbones here, because who doesn't like a little bit of shine? And then I'll use my finger and rub that in. I always do the same base, although sometimes I will not use that Flawless Filter because then I'll look like super duper shiny, but it depends. I thought this would be like a good makeup look because I've seen lots of people like do lots of, you know, product, but this is a no foundation look because I feel like foundation can be too heavy in summer, especially when it's over 30 degrees like today. It's actually finally warm, you guys. I'm so excited. Then I go in with this Estée Lauder Double Wear Concealer. I'm in the shade 2N Light Medium Neutral. To cover all my little blemishes, I'm gonna spot conceal. I always like to do half my face first. I dampened my beauty blender. She's looking a little dirty right now because I always forget to wash it and I always run out of time. But anyways, it's really good. It just makes me go so much quicker in my makeup when I put it on. I blend all of that in. I just feel like summer is the perfect time just to embrace like your natural skin. It's like that vacation vibe, you know? See, that side of my face is done. This side needs some work. And blend that all in. I just feel like the beauty blender is so much more quicker than me using my fingers, and it just makes it look more even. I feel like my fingers can make it look a little blotchy, which is contrary to what other people say. I'm loving this beauty blender. I got it from Chemist Warehouse. It's by that Drew Barrymore brand and it's really good. It's nice and soft. I like work in threes with concealer. Then I'd do my under eyes. Especially when it gets to the under eyes, the beauty blender is just so helpful. I'm a changed person. My concealer is all done. I'm gonna go set everything with powder. I like to use this powder from Estee Lauder. It's super old. It's called the Translucent Loose Powder. I'm in the shade 03 Medium. I had a look online to see if they still had it, and they don't have that exact powder. They have like some newer version. I'm sure it's gonna be the same, but this powder goes to show that it's so old. It works perfectly fine though, so I don't have a problem with it. Dip it in my little dish and then I do my under eyes first. So it's 32 degrees today. So nice. Finally, Melbourne is having some good summer weather, considering we didn't really have the greatest spring. But here's a catch. It always comes with a catch. It'll be such beautiful weather to go for a swim in the beach, but our water quality is absolutely shocking. Like, it's horrendous. So you can't swim. It's not that safe. It's like dirty and full of like feces and poop, which is not nice because imagine, like, you know, every time when you go swimming, you're gonna accidentally swallow some water. I mean, I do anyways, and I can swim. So imagine accidentally swallowing some water like right now in the beach and me swallowing someone's poop. That's gross. You guys, I also got some Glossier makeup products, which is literally impossible to obtain here in Australia because they're a US brand. They've been sitting in my makeup bag. I haven't touched them that much because one, I got the cloud paint and that kind of scares me to use because it's liquid and it can go out of my control. You know what I mean? Like, if I put too much on, there's no going back. I'm gonna be looking like a clown. But I have used their like highlighting stick and it's really cute. The packaging is adorable. Anyway, I feel like Glossier would be the perfect brand to use in summer. I also work in a super weird order when I do my makeup. I do like half my base and then I'll go in with my eyes. I like to curl my eyelashes before I do anything. That's like the first step of my eye makeup. And I thought we'd just do like a nice natural look. Curl the girls. My eyelashes are all curled, and then I love my Too Faced chocolate bar palette. I have been using so much more eyeshadow recently. It's not even like super intense looks, it's just to make my eyes pop a little bit more. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Milk Chocolate first, just as my base. The other day I was trying to close it, I was in a rush, and I dug my finger into this gorgeous like chocolate shade down here. I don't even know how you pronounce that. I learned French for 2 years and stopped because I was so bad. Like I couldn't do the whatever it is. By the way, this is what I mean. I got the Glossier powder paint. Should I use that today? But I already like it with powder. Is it wrong to use it? And then I got the Glossier highlighting stick. I'll use this. Wait till the end of the video. I just go in a little bit with the Milk Chocolate shade. Then I'll do my eyes. I always like to start on the outer third and then build it up from there. I just sweep this all over my eye, but like with a focus on the outer third. And I kind of work like really messily because it'll all come together in the end, just like that. And then I like to get a different brush. I got this brush from MAC, the 230S. I will go in with this semi-sweet shade right there and just focus like on the base-ish, just under the double layer eyelid thing. Funny fact, look at my chocolate bar palette. I still have that mirror cover on and it's been like 6 years. I don't like to take those things off. So I see all these makeup tutorials and videos on YouTube and they're all like 5-minute makeup, and I'm like, oh my god, how do you do your makeup in 5 minutes? Like, this isn't a complicated makeup that I do, but it takes me way longer than 5 minutes. It takes me like half an hour. Get your makeup done in 5 minutes. I can't do that. I'm trying to be faster because yesterday I needed to be somewhere and I was running late. I tried to quicken my makeup, but it didn't. Like, I couldn't even shorten the time. It still took half an hour and I don't do much. So I'm like, how are these people doing it? Anyway, that is the top bit kind of done. Then this part is really detailed. I like to go in and line my top bit very thin with this MAC Pro Longwear Fluidline in the shade Black Track. And I also got this super tiny brush from MAC. It is the MAC 210, really small, so I can really line my eye. This is probably one of the best purchases. This thing can change your eye shape. Firstly, with this, fill out my lash line. So I'll go in like here and I fill that in. So I'm super up close and personal with you guys, but you can see this eye here looks just a tiny bit more darker, and I just filled out my lash line. So now I'm going to line very thin over the top and create like a tiny little thin wing just to like elongate it a little bit. Just like that, and you can tell it makes such a big difference just with the eyeliner. So I've like opened up this eye a little bit more, but we're not done yet. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side and I'll come back to tell you guys my little trick on how I just recently discovered how to like make your eye pop a little more. And this is super Korean inspired makeup because they just do the nicest light eyes. It's so like intricate and pretty. Alright, so that's my eyeliner done. The top bit of my eyes are kind of complete, and now for my little trick, go back to my Too Faced chocolate bar palette. Literally, this is all you need. That's why I think this makeup look is so simple and can be done for everyone, because I don't use very many products. I keep it like very minimal. These helicopters have been flying around my house all day today. Anyway, I go back in with the semi-sweet shade, and then I use my MAC brush, the 230S. Get a little bit on the tip of the brush, and I will line my lower lash line with this shade. It adds so much more dimension to my face. I like to try and make it darker on the outer third, and then I'll bring it in. That's like my lower lashes. I like touch up the little outer corners. You know that aiguisole thing that the Koreans do? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It sounds cooler when I say aiguisole, like an egg. I will go in. I got a different brush from MAC. It's this angled brush. You can see the end there. It's really angled. I will dab this into the shade Milk Chocolate, and then I will draw on my aiguisole. And then for my finale trick, I like to go in with this Zoom shadow stick from MECCA in the shade Rose Pearl, and I will show you just there. That is my eggy all done. I kind of really like a nice shimmery look because I just feel like it's glowy and it makes your eyes pop. Then my very final step for the eyes is to put on some waterproof mascara. I would recommend using waterproof mascara in summer because all the sweat and like all your facial oil is gonna make normal mascara smudge, you know what I mean? So I feel like waterproof is a really handy solution. My eyes are officially done. Then I was thinking, let's go back to the base. Let's put on some blush. This is my Glossier blush cloud paint in the shade Storm. I just put some cloud paint on the back of my hand and I'm gonna go in and use my beauty blender and try that out. So I put on the lightest shade just on my nose and my cheeks just for like a bit more of a rosy color sheen so I don't look like washed out like a ghost, because I'm not about trying to look like Casper. It's really natural. Who says you can't apply blush over powder? Now I'm gonna go in with my Glossier highlighter and I'm gonna put it on my cheekbone because why not just look extra shiny today. She's looking glowy. I love it. Then my final step is to go in with my all-time fave DIOR Lip Glow lip gloss in the shade 765 Ultra DIOR. I love this thing. The tube is so pretty. And that is done. I really like and appreciate a nice shiny lip kind of look in summer. I just feel like it ties really well together with the glow that, like, you know, you do when you're base. So this is it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little makeup summer look video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. So let me know which part of the world you are from down in the comments and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!